big challenge. There comes hydrogen. There comes hydrogen as a solution. So we think that it's the same problem in Norway as well. I'm coming from Norway. So we from Norway, we know that northern part of Norway, they produce a lot of energy, electrical energy, but it cannot be transported to the south. So in the south, I'm from south, we pay more electricity bill compared to the north, people in the north. They produce energy, but it is wasted. So what is the solution? I think one is batteries. But even batteries is not possible here because people say they are not using much energy. On some days, that's the thing, that's a problem. So in that sense, hydrogen is a good solution for Sri Lanka because nowadays we are talking about hydrogen and ammonia as for shipping. And we know Sri Lanka is in a very good geographical position. So in 5-10 years, maybe the ships will be using ammonia or hydrogen. In that sense, we have a good export resource, hydrogen. So that is one thing I wanted to point it out. The other thing, of course, I was referring to yesterday as well. And you mentioned that today, hydrogen island, Ajit. So Ajit mentioned that northern region, that is a good idea, new idea. So I think the lawmakers here and institutions, you have to work on it. Whether we could have a hydrogen island in the northern part, because we can produce a lot of energy, so it can be used for hydrogen. So that is one of the takeaways. And the other thing was, as Professor Tenakon pointed out yesterday, innovation, he was referring to AI and innovation and so forth, but he said the basic knowledge, basic science, we learned a lot yesterday from his hydrogen. We have been working with hydrogen a lot, but when he was talking about Fe, ferrous oxide, to ferric oxide, and you could get the hydrogen, then we got some new ideas. So basic science is very important. At schools, that is very important. So we have to work on basic science. Even the scholars, the research scholars, PhD scholars, they have to concentrate on the basic science. That is one of the takeaway. He is an eminent professor, so he has a lot of experience. So I think these are wise words we have to follow. So that is one of the other takeaways. The third one, yes. Then of course, RRI, Responsible Research and Innovation. I think we said the same, HUL, my university is leading the way as far as responsible research and innovation is concerned. That is maybe a new concept here in our arenas, but I think innovation and research have to be ethical. That is very important. And we have to think about the climate effects as well. So these things have to be considered by our researchers. That is another takeaway. Then of course, as I mentioned in the talk yesterday, we are working in the labs. Yesterday, we saw all these very good presentations. A lot of new materials, novel materials are synthesized. And they have been working on characterization, different type of structures, characterization, and you get a lot of, as far as supercapacitors are concerned, high specific capacitance. Hydrogen production is concerned, high amount of hydrogen. But still, it's in the lab. It's in the publications. I know everybody, I talked to these students, they were saying they have 5 publications, 7, 8, 10, so forth. Publications. So what is going to happen with publications? We have to go further. So we had some examples from how we could go from lab to fab. So that's very important. Laboratory to the factory, So that is very important. So we have to work on it. I think you got some ideas now. The last thing, if you want to go from lab to fab, small scale to large scale, upscaling, then you need collaboration. As Professor Aditya always pointed out today, we have to collaborate. We see that from India, for example, a lot of institutions are working with the same things. In Sri Lanka, I was in the one of the sessions. University of Sabragamua has been working with the same thing that University of Jasper is doing, but they don't collaborate. So collaboration is very important. We have to have industry in the collaborations. So I think this is the final takeaway. That is said, now I would just open the stage. So please, I will start with Ajit. You can comment on your experience here today and what type of, you could just have a comment. It should be very, very short, please. Thank you.